William Bidwell, class of 1949 stadium at Georgetown Preparatory School in Rockville, Maryland for this special IAC Semi-finals edition of the DMVLAX Game of the Week, presented by our title sponsors, the Ivy Asset Group, the Independence Fund, and Butcher Joseph Investment Bankers. This game features the number 6 ranked Landon Bears versus the number 3 ranked Georgetown Prep Little Hoyas. I'm Cabo Maddox, announcing in my 8th season for DMV Lacrosse and the DMVLAX Game of the Week, featuring the very best programs in the DMV. Thanks for watching this DMV Lacrosse live stream. Joining me today once again, providing expert analysis, is Matt Rienzo. Matt, an owner of Hilltop, a college recruiting advisory company, graduated from Gonzaga in 1993 and Georgetown University in 1997. Matt has coached at the Division I level, including 10 years at Georgetown, in addition to 6 years as the Madlax 2023 DC Dogs head coach. Thanks for joining me today, Matt.
It's great to be here, Cabell. We got an awesome day on our hands, beautiful weather. This is one of the marquee matchups in the country. Certainly in this sport, it's one of the most heated and storied rivalries that exists in sports, and it's going to be a fun one today.
Yeah, the oldest and most intense rivalry in the DMV squares off again for what I'm calling part 2, the second time in 1 week. But this time, it's the IAC Semi-finals when it really matters. Just last week, the two battled in what many are saying so far is the best game of the spring, an OT thriller in which Prep overcame a 3-goal deficit in the fourth quarter to send the game to overtime. Down 1 with less than a minute to go, Colton McAndrew, junior midfielder, hit a beautiful rollback jump shot to give the Little Hoyas life. In overtime, Noah Hahn found Rex Adamson for the overtime game winner. Adamson finished with the game with a hat trick to earn MVP honors. Now, with a chance to make it to the IAC Championship, we expect this game to be just as intense and once again be an all-out battle. You can find the rosters in the description below on the YouTube and on DMVLacrosse.com. Let's get to the players to watch. First, for Landon, James Schmidt, defense, Dartmouth. Talk about him, Matt.
James Schmidt is going to be a force in the middle of the field. Great footwork and great presence getting the ball up and out, so look for him to have an impact.
And they're moving him to mostly LSM now. He's coming off an injury. We're happy to say he's healthy.
It's going to be great to see him at the long stick midfield position. We'll see what he can do there.
James Matora going to go down. It says LSM on your screen, but he's actually going to play close defense tonight, a second-team All-DMV and Johns Hopkins commit.
Yeah, Matora has had a great year. He's been playing mostly long stick midi, but as you said, switches down low to help with some of those attack matchups, and look for him to have a big game as well.
Jonas Hawkins had 6 points last week, Matt. He's committed to the Hoyas, your alma mater.
Yeah, Jonas Hawkins is a great player, headed to Georgetown, and he's just quick and shifty. He's got a great nose for the goal. He scores goals. He can feed. He does it all. He's going to fit in well at the Georgetown with the Georgetown scheme. And
Robert Swift committed to Bowdoin, a short stick D-midi, phenomenal athlete, all IAC football player, having an all IAC short stick D-midi lacrosse season, and Bowdoin just second team in the country in Division III. He is a lockdown shorty.
Yeah, he's been having a good year, and Bowdoin's getting a good one in Swift.
Matt Cohen, the speedy Vermont commit, has been on first midfield line the whole season and doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, Cohen's a great player. He has a similar, shiftiness and the ability to slice through the defense as Hawkins. They both have very explosive movements, and look for him to, be a force in this game today.
Noah Hahn, the senior attackman, committed to Princeton. He'll have Carter DeSanto most likely on him. Carter did a great job on him last week, so look for Hahn to get back and have what I'm predicting is a big game, man.
Yeah, I think Hahn's one of the best players in the area and in the country for that matter. And, the question is, can he get free for those 3 or 4 opportunities that he gets in most games, or if DeSanto's the matchup again, is he going to be able to hold him under wraps for a bit?
Luke McGlone, the Villanova commit, a first-team All-DMV preseason close defender, one of the best in the area.
Yeah, McGlone has had a great career here. He's played the entire time he's been here at Georgetown Prep, and is really just a fundamental good player with excellent footwork.
And then Sam Caluzzi, the junior attackman, just a breakout season as the Navy commit.
That's the words I was going to use. Breakout season for Caluzzi. He's been scoring in a multitude of ways. Very good off the ball, very good shooter, but he's doing more than that this year. He can move with the ball and feed as well.
Then Keith Chari, the sophomore goalie, honorable mention all DMV. He's had some incredible games with 20 saves and then some average games, kind of what you expect from a sophomore.
Yeah, Chari is certainly one of the best goaltenders in the sophomore class nationally. He's left-handed. He's got great hands, great athleticism, and he's going to be a future star at the collegiate level for sure. But he's got a couple more years here at Georgetown Prep first, and this is a big one for him today.
Colton McAndrew, one of the best uncommitted juniors in the nation, has had a fantastic season, a phenomenal two-sport athlete, and he had 2 goals and 2 assists last week, garnered the Washington Capitals game MVP. He had the game-tying goal, Matt, with a few seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, we talked about Caluzzi as having a breakout year, but Colton McAndrew is probably the most improved player and would get the breakout award if there was one. He's running on the first midfield. He's drawing the pole most games, and he's just doing incredibly well. He's got very good athleticism, a great burst of speed, and he's one of the highest IQ players you'll ever see. So look for him to have an impact in a lot of different ways. Maybe not necessarily as much scoring every time, but behind the scenes orchestrating what happens on the offensive end. He's a very good player, and somebody's going to get a great one in Colton McAndrew when he finally gets committed.
Yeah, and he has 14 points, 10-4, pretty darn good. All right, starting lineups for Landon quickly. Jonas Hawkins, Trip Silva, the Villanova commit, and Grayson Paik, the sophomore. At midfield, Matt Cohen, Sean Steese, and Dusty Rhodes. At defense, Matura, DeSanto, and Bergstrom, the Cornell commit. At pole, Schmidt and Chipperfield, the Delaware commit. Swift and McShane and Jenkins will be the short stick D-middies. Kendron Smith, the Mount St. Mary's commit, will take the faceoffs. Eli Green is in the goal, the Mercyhurst College commit. And for prep, Noah Hahn, Rex Adamson, Sam Caluzzi, easily one of the best attacks in the area, if not the best. Midfield, Braden Lutz, Colton McAndrew, Nick Mundy, who was banged up last week, the Hopkins commit. He is ready to go and 100%. Defense, Jason Lane, Tampa commit. Ryan Talbot, Fairfield commit. Luke McGlone, excellent close defense. And Luke Banks, the younger brother of Ty, who you know well at Georgetown, plays with your son, is having a great season at LSM, and Dash McGlone round out the polls. Short stick D-Middy, Dylan Behrens. We didn't talk about him, but man, he's one of the best.
He could have been one of the players to watch. He's he's a beast. He's having a great season. He's just a force of nature.
He does it all. He does it all. He does defense, wings, clears, can score.
He's a human clearing machine.
Miles May and Nate Golorski playing short stick as well. Cole Raposo, the Army commit's going to take the faceoffs, and Keith Chari is in the goal. And we're going to go right to the game now and get rolling. I'm Cabo Maddox here with Matt Rienzo. Hope you enjoyed our pregame here and ready to roll live at Bidwell Stadium at Georgetown Prep. Beautiful night, Matt. 85 degrees, sunny, little breeze to keep it cool.
This is true spring lacrosse right here. It's gorgeous.
Let's see the matchups.
House. This is going to be fun.
Are the student bodies here?
I think they're trickling in.
All right, they're putting Matura on the wing and keeping Schmidt down low.
That's contrary to what they told us would happen.
Schmidt is down low. It looks like he's going to start. Oh, quick win by Raposo. Raposo, fast break to the point. Shot. Nice save already there for Green.
Nice save there on the opening possession, opening shot in about 3 seconds by Eli Green.
Noah Hahn put the blast. He's going to have Schmidt on him. So they made a little switch. They put Schmidt instead of DeSanto on Hahn. A little different than what we thought in the pregame. And they're going to put DeSanto on Rex Adamson. And here comes.
You know, both Schmidt and DeSanto are similar body types, good footwork, so I'm not sure it really matters. They're both good players.
A little two-man game on the low wing there with Hahn and Lutz, number 55. Now he's got him hung up, does Hahn. A lot of action inside. Good movement by Prep inside off ball.
Braden Lutz was open on that one. They just couldn't find him.
Good power there by
another
great
good
save by
Eli Green.
And that was actually a concern of Coach Bordley, J.R. Bordley, for Landon, good to see Green. 2 saves already. That's how you get hot. Oh, Prep is really extending, Matt.
That was not a bad shot either in the off-stick side corner.
Yeah,
it's good hand speed getting to that one.
It was right in the corner. But Jonas Hawkins here, number 2. He kind of runs their team offensively, and he's got McGlone on him. What a great matchup. 2 of the best in the area, both first-teamers.
Yeah, both going off to have great college careers soon. Going to be great players at the next level in their own right.
There's Barons on dusty roads, and there's Steese with 28.
Miles May, 88. Defending.
That's Paik on May. So they're doing a short stick on Paik. Little double pole situation here. Paik's an attackman. They brought May down to put on here. So a little wrinkle by Landon out of the gates. Let's see if they stick with that.
Interesting to know if it was on purpose or if it just happened by accident.
I think
we'll track it and see.
In the crease for Silva.
Good defense there by Miles May on Silva, the Villanova commit. That's a tough matchup for a D-midi, but he did a nice job there.
So May guarded 2 attackmen.
Here's the athleticism of Chiari on display. He's a very good athlete. He can run.
Whoa, 10-man busted. Rex Adamson attacks and scores and gets absolutely drilled.
That's an assist for Chiari. Might be a little liberal given that assist. He took like 5 or 6 steps, but we'll still give him that assist for sure. And a late hit after the goal, which will result in a man down. That'll be most likely unnecessary roughness for a minute, so it'll be a man-down face-off for Landon. Will be man down, and this becomes a very big face-off. If Landon's able to win it, they can kill the penalty. If they lose it, they will have to play man down and possibly give up another goal. So
you might have seen on the replay that there was a contact after the shot, and they called late hit on that. 1 minute. I don't know what you do as a defenseman. He was just standing there, and he ran into him.
You just have to kind of hold up a little bit and not hit him as hard.
Wait, they called a dead ball on that?
Yeah, because it was after the ball crossed the plane of the goal. So once the ball crosses the plane, it becomes a dead ball foul.
And DeSanto didn't. So he's got to pull up is what you're saying. He can't even.
Yeah, he can't hit him with full force all the way through. If he held up and hit him a little bit, it probably wouldn't have been called.
Looks like they're gonna go to a face-off now. I'm a little confused. Let's see what the refs seem to be chatting.
They're saying it wasn't a dead ball foul then.
We have Bobby Manfuso, the head ref of the WALOA, in our booth here. If we have any questions.
Bob Manfuso, what was the call there? How come there's a face-off?
Okay, so they're saying that it was not after the goal. A little bit of a push there, loose ball push on Matura, picked up by, and now they're man up. Is Prep. Okay, first man up of the day.
So we'll get the man up team out here, which is the same as the first midfield: McAndrew, Lutz, and Mundy.
What's a whistle for? All right, 9:20 to go. Nope, they're resetting it. What are they going to reset it to? 9:00.
They were resetting the shot clock to 70.
Okay. Who's in the game clock is still.
Got a little stoppage in play here. While we're waiting for them to start play, looks like Georgetown Prep is going to start in an open set. They've got no one inside, so we can expect to see them move the ball around a little bit. Probably when they get it to X, we'll see some cutters from up top would be my guess, and then some creative action from there.
They got Hahn, Mundy, and Calusi up top. They have McAndrew on the left wing, Lutz at X as a lefty, and on the righty wing is Adamson. So they're top 6 guys out here, but in interesting
Lutz
spots.
Lutz is actually naturally right-handed, but he can play left-handed. He's virtually ambidextrous.
Yeah, he played lefty attack. He's done it all. So expect some motion based on where they're standing here. Now they're going to put 65 on the shot clock.
Dan, we got to run the clock down. All right, here. Hey, Dan. That's right. You got it. I'll turn this on. You run this down.
We're working through some technical difficulties.
Beautiful facility here at Bidwell Stadium. Looks like the Landon student body is here. The prep student body, of course, and I see John Neal, legendary alum for prep down there. Went to Loyola. Hope the alumni and fans and friends across the country listening to us enjoy our broadcast today. We're just getting rolling. I'm Capital Maddox here with Matt Rienzo, IAC Semi-finals for the DMVLAX Game of the Week.
So we have Bolus and St. Albans playing at the same time. Is that right?
No, they moved theirs to 7. Initially, this was at 4 or 4:30, and that was at 7. We were thinking about doing both, and then this one got kicked back because there was APs today, Matt. A lot of classes that you probably took in high school.
That's right. I sure did. We know that the Georgetown Prep and St. Albans, those guys are all taking APs.
Yeah. Not a lot of that. Well, actually, Gonzaga, there's a lot of Gonzaga. Ryan Pels, Brown.
Oh,
Curly Brown.
A lot of smart guys at Gonzaga. I'm not one of them.
Brian Pels who's at Brown now. He took, I think, 6 APs last year, or whatever it was, 2 years ago.
Looks like we're getting ready to start play here. Got the clock sorted out. All right, here we go.
We're live. Ball's down to McAndrew, to Lutz, to Adamson, and that is Noah Hahn.
And they've got 30 seconds left in the penalty.
And the play starts Monday. Now they're in almost a 3-3. They've moved to a 3-3 set here. Yeah, they're in a 3-3 set here. Caluzzi at the point. The Navy commit with the ball, getting heavy pressure from Schmitty, way out. James Schmidt up to Mundy. Caluzzi's open, and no one's on him. He's going to have to shoot this. Oh, forces a rotation.
Oh, they had a great look. He needed to rip that.
I mean, he passed up the first one, moving the ball too fast without realizing it no one on him. And a great takeaway there by 30. Lars Bergstrom.
Couldn't secure the ball, unfortunately.
Ryan Talbot picks it up, pushes it down to Noah Hahn. Noah Hahn backside to Lutz. Braden Lutz, 3 on the shot clock. Just chucks it, and we'll give another save. That's already 3 for Eli Green. Over to Carter DeSanto on the clear. Prep is not in a 10-man.
From a design perspective, the second half of that extra man play worked. They had the defense moving. They just have to get a shot off.
Here's Matura, JT, the Hopkins commit. Also, here he goes. He might get a shot off here. One-on-one with the goalie.
Oh, my
Coach
gosh.
called timeout.
That's a heartbreaker.
Wow. You don't like to.
He had him beat with a 1-on-0.
I guess in the first quarter, if that's going to happen. It's better in the fourth quarter, the game-tying goal. We're going to do our first thank of our incredible sponsors that have been supporting the DMV Lacrosse. Everything you have seen this season on DMVLacrosse.com, on DMV Lacrosse Instagram, which has just had record traffic, is thanks to the IB Asset Group, Independence Fund, Butcher, Joseph and Company, the 3 title sponsors. Today, the Washington Capitals are also sponsoring the play of the game and the MVP of the game. Tommy Joe's will get to the top 20 rankings. They cover that. And Kroll Mooring does the all DMV teams, which we'll do as well. But the IB Asset Group is a family of private credit funds with a passion for specialty finance. Special thanks to our friend John Huff, managing director and founder and local lacrosse legend, having graduated from Episcopal High School in 1995. Independence Fund. Be a hero for a hero. Independence is not automatic. It is restored through action, partnership, and community support. The Independence Fund stands in the gap so our nation's warfighters never stand alone. Join the mission at independencefund.org. Back to the action here. One 0 Georgetown Prep. Goal on Rex Adamson. We'll give the assist to Chari, the goalie. We're very liberal. Keith Chari ran down the field and gave an assist. And here's coming out of the box. Now you can really see who's supposed to be on who. They're short-sticking Paik, the attackman, with Barons. And then they're short-sticking 41. So they're double short-sticking midfielders.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, sorry, one midfielder and one attackman.
Yeah, and they'll get mixed up as they slide quickly anyway.
Good look by Paik. Steps in. Steese goes to his offhand.
Wasn't able to get his hands free. Good defense
Here's
there
McGlone.
by Luke Banks.
McGlone pushing up to Banks. Dropped it. Easily picked up by. Oh, that's a good. Could have been a moving pick there, but Banks puts his hands up and gets away with it. Luke Banks.
They run in the second midfield now with Manfreda.
Landon right away into the second line with Robert. Wait, Swift is still out there. This is a D mid. He's not. Oh yeah. Sorry. That's Michael Anderson, senior. Over to Manfreda, who just blasts it up top. Jack Manfreda, the Holy Cross commit, low to high.
Georgetown Prep.
Wow.
22.
Yeah, Georgetown Prep was lucky they didn't get a moving pick call there, but really nice job by Anderson finding Manfreda, and he just hammers it home. That's what he does best. Manfreda, the Holy Cross commit, really good player. He's got a cannon of a shot with his right hand, and he puts it home there for a 2-0 lead for Georgetown Prep with 6:44 to go in the first quarter.
What a blast, low to high. Back to the faceoff super quickly. Pinch and pop, Cole Raposa facing off against Kedron Smith, but Kedron gets the win. 2-1 is the faceoff score. Looks like a trail check there by Dylan Behrens. Gets JT Matura from behind. Here's Behrens in the corner. He saves it. Goes all the way across to Dash McGlone in transition, the sophomore. Gets caught by Swift. And here is McAndrew up top with the ball. Colton McAndrew.
Back to the first midfield.
Yeah, but it's nice you got to be happy if you're Coach Hillgardner that the second midfield just gives you a quick point.
Well, yeah, it's a very, very capable second midfield. I mean, Manfreda's run on the first midfield a lot of the time this year.
Yeah, he's committed to Holy Cross. Fantastic. The Holy Cross has got two good ones in the area.
They have a good class coming in for sure.
Here's Kaluzzi, quick. He's got 44. Kaizan Walgamuth on him. So Kaizan is back out there starting in place of Lars. Or maybe they've already rotated it.
Yeah, he's been playing a lot this year. He's had some games where he started, other games where he came off the bench, but he's been doing a nice job for Landon.
Here's Lutz on Swift. Gets by him. Gets a step on. Still has space. No slide.
There's that left hand for Braden Lutz you were talking about, but he is a natural righty. He is ambidextrous. Very good shot by Braden Lutz. You know, a little shake there. He faked the left to right split and instead do a left to left split and hammers it home. Stick side, but low, you know, about at hip level. So really good shot with good velocity from about 10 yards. Nicely done by Braden Lutz.
I mean, he is a natural lefty. I'm just going to claim it here. His left is so good. It's better than his right. It's better than his right. It's really, really good.
He's uncommitted at the moment.
He decommitted from Tampa. He might play football in college and be a kicker.
He's a very good kicker.
So his dad told me who wanted him for football, and I'm just blanking right now. It was somebody in the ACC, I believe, like Wake or something like that. Someone wanted him for football to kick.
A bunch of schools are sniffing around for football, that's for sure.
And then I'm sure some would love to have him for lacrosse. Another face-off win for Raposa. That's 3-1 Prep and face-offs, and 3-0 is the score with 4:45 to go. Early lead for Prep, kind of the opposite of last game when Prep fell behind and Landon jumped out. Prep had to battle back the whole game.
So we got the second midfield on for Georgetown Prep again, their second run of the first quarter, and Brett Cotton is
number 4,
the third midi. He's been out with a hamstring injury since, I think, the Loyola game early in the season, so great to see him back out there. The Colby commit, Division III NESCAC, very good program.
That was Noah Hahn on the blast with Schmidt on him. He just did like a step back. That's like kind of a new thing in dodging. You go hard like you're gonna let's see if Brett caught. Oh, that's Manfreda again. Manfreda. Oh, good shot by Hahn from Manfreda.
That was a perfectly placed shot by Hahn. Eli Green had no chance to save that, honestly. Off stick side low, perfectly placed in the low corner. That's a tough one, and he's shooting that from 11 yards, basically with his hands free. So, chalk that up to average at best team defense by Landon to give him such a free shot.
Man, 4-0, and there's no timeout signal here unless you're going to wait right before the face-off to get the timeout.
I mean, Prep has a stranglehold on this game right now, and if they win this face-off, it's trouble.
I'm surprised Landon didn't call one there. But they're going to get a fast break goal here. Skip backside, open. They had Dylan Behrens was on attack there.
No, he brought the ball down, didn't he?
Well, who was on the left side?
That was Hahn and Adamson, and then on the left side was Kaluzzi.
I didn't see anybody on the left side, the back side there. Maybe he just pushed to X and then Behrens filled the back side. Behrens was wide open.
Yeah, that's
set
what
play
happened.
here.
He moved around.
Set play here, 1-4-1 set. Step down, Behrens, blast. I mean, this game's out of control. It's already 5-0. Georgetown Prep. And Landon hasn't even contemplated taking a timeout yet.
They haven't even really gotten the ball on offense but a couple times this entire quarter.
I mean, Dylan Behrens, unassisted. It was a set play, but he said, I'm just going to shoot the ball. No one's coming. No slide out of the 1-4-1 set play.
Dylan Behrens could be playing on the first midfield at just about any high school in the country, but he plays exclusively defensive midfield because he's so good at it. And Princeton is getting an awesome player in Dylan Behrens, but that's what you see he can do. He'll do that in college where he plays defense and then goes down and scores. So he's going to be a weapon.
That's a foul with possession. Can you tell me why Landon's not calling timeout after 2, 3, 4, now 5, Matt?
No, I can't. Maybe because they wasted one when their defenseman was about to get a 1-on-0 shot. So they only have one left.
Jeez. What was the score when they called that? 1-0?
Yeah. That's probably why. They've already used it. They've got one more.
So we had a bad timeout followed by a no timeout. Now they're in a serious pickle here. You got Schmidt up on Hahn. Backside look. 4 is Brett Cotton. Matt just spoke about him and his return. Great to see him back. Inside, knocked down by DeSanto.
That's what Landon needs to do. They need to scrap, and they need to make this thing ugly for a little bit.
Schmidt, ground ball, and puts it down on the deck. 2:30 to go. Here's Green, Eli. Up to 20. That is Nico Pedreza. Silva up at the top, the attackman right here, the Villanova commit, the lefty. Coming out with the seconds. I mean, the firsts haven't even gotten in. And they're coming out with the seconds. Here's Mac Dox and the freshman, Benny Neveroski, down to, what a save.
Wow, that was an incredible save by Keith Chiari.
His first of the day.
Just off-stick side hip, and he gets there with his top hand.
Awesome shot there by Andrew Chipperfield. But I believe that was the first shot of on cage of the day. Maybe the first shot. Wow, stripped. That's a hold on 24, but nice defense there by 28.
They called it a hold on Landon.
Yeah, they did. He held him. 20. Oh. And they got it right back on a quick ride. Here's Paik. Blasts it over, but backed up by Hawkins. Hawkins has a one-on-one with McGlone here. See if he takes it.
Called by Coach Hilgartner at Georgetown Prep to avoid any kind of transition, unsettled opportunity for Landon here. Good timeout, actually. Calm the boys down. Make sure you get your 60 guys in there, get set.
All right, we'll thank our sponsors here again. Butcher Joseph & Company, investment bankers advising privately held businesses on ownership succession transactions. Special thanks to Joe Strychars, managing partner and proud St. John's lacrosse parent, for his sponsorship and support of the DMVLAX Games of the Week. Learn more at butcherjoseph.com. Let's go to the top 20 DMV rankings, if you could. Please, sir. Thank you.
Are these the Tommy Joe's top 20 rankings?
You got it. Alan Poho-Rillis, owner
Poho is the man
of Tommy Joe's in Bethesda. New rankings this week. A little bit of a change. Paul VI just dominated Good Counsel to get the 1 seed for the WCAC playoffs.
All the 6 is 15-1.
Then
the only loss coming to Gonzaga. What a year they're having.
And Gonzaga got the 4 seed in WCAC playoffs, which start the first round is today, and the quarterfinals, I believe, are
Friday.
Yeah. Bullis at 2. They got the 1 seed in the IAC, so Georgetown Prep is at 3 here. So anticipating Bullis and Prep in the IAC based on the start of this game. And Bullis is playing St. Albans. You can't count St. Albans out number 8. They only lost by 2 to Bullis, but it was tied late in that game.
Yeah, they have one of the best goalies in the area in Holt Farver, and Wagner Underwood's a good long stick midi for them. They've got a good team.
Yeah, and then Good Counsel. We'll go back to live now. Good Counsel is at 4. St. John's at 5. We'll get to the rest later.
Good Counsel and St. John's could be scary too. Who knows who's going to win that league?
Here is Papalia.
Guarded by Banks.
Papalia is committed to Ohio Wesleyan. I saw won the league over Denison this year. That had to be the first time in many, many years. So they're in the NCAAs. Here's Mac Dox, a sophomore. Gets by Barons.
Dox is a good left-handed player. Got good size.
Yeah, he's huge. Surprised to see him get by Barons. That's a great dodge by Dox. Offense looking a little better. You got Miles May on Paik. You got McGlone on Hawkins right there. Here's Dox now with a pole on him. There's Benny Neveroski, the freshman with Talbot on him. Switch. Prep switches quickly.
Benny's a little guy out there, but he's got a high IQ, and he's a good player. He scored four goals so far on the year as a second-line midi.
His older brother, senior captain, been out all season with 20 CL, is going to go take a foundation PG year next year, committed to Navy at Avon Wool Farms. Here is Hawkins. That is just fantastic defense by the Little Hoyas. Matt, speak to that.
That was just clamps all around. I mean, They were just getting the last check in. Every pole was getting the last poke check in and just hammering the hands and playing fundamental. That was just well done by Georgetown Prep.
5-0 here, 15 seconds ago in the quarter. If they get another one here, that is just...
Besides that...
Oh, they're going to get a break here. They get a break. 5-on-4. Oh, he decides to dodge through it instead of moving the ball, and he gets stripped. Dylan Barons.
He had stars in his eyes on that one.
Yeah, if he had passed that to the point attackman down there on the left side, it probably would have been pretty easy. But that's a 5-0 first quarter. Absolute domination here. And frankly, surprising, Matt.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be, 2-2 at this point or something like that. But, Georgetown Prep has really executed nicely. Landon hasn't really gotten off the bus yet, and I expect that'll change here in the second quarter or in the second half. We'll see which it is, but they're too good. They've got too many good players to just roll over and die here. I expect they're going to have some sort of push to get back in this game.
We want to thank Kroll and Mooring for sponsoring the all DMV teams. Collaboration powers success, fresh ideas, innovative thinking, strategic insights about your business and your industry. That is what you can expect with our diverse team of legal and business professionals working closely with yours, focus on your success. Special thanks to the executive committee and St. Albans parent, Steve McBrady. Look at the first team on here. You have Hahn, who got preseason attackman, most outstanding attackman. You have Gavin Gilmore, who got the most outstanding midi. The best defenseman preseason was Jaden James, and the goalie, Ryan Insner, the faceoff guy at DeMatha, and the short stick D midi at Hayden Wade. We'll see if a lot of these guys end up on the postseason All DMV Awards. And we started that.
So this list is that we're seeing here is the preseason list?
Correct, and that's why I wanted to bring it up. You can go back to live. The postseason has replaced the All-Met. There's no All-Met anymore, and frankly, why we really ramped up DMV lacrosse, if I could speak to that for a second, Matt, this year, is because the All-Met the Washington Sports canceled their sports section.
Washington Post.
Yeah, and thus the All-Met teams are gone. We've been doing All DMV for about 5 years, and now it is probably the pinnacle award in the area. You get your All IAC award, and then you got to see if you get All DMV, which is all 75 teams in the area in consideration for those awards. And there's players from Montgomery County, Fairfax County, IAC, WCAC, MAC, and Independent, all in consideration. And another face-off win here to start the second quarter.
I would have loved to have seen Landon fight and get that ground ball. They're getting outworked right now.
I didn't watch the huddle of the Landon Bears. Did you? Was there anger and
I couldn't quite see
audible?
I couldn't quite see from this area, but it looked like the players were listening intently to whatever was being said. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, hopefully there was. They need to wake up. The Landon Bears are asleep right now and don't seem to have much energy. I walked around like I like to do before the game. Both sides. Prep was a little tight. Landon was a little tight and quiet, and Prep seemed, loose and I think maybe that's a home field advantage. They were looking like they were having fun and ready to go, and it's kind of resulted in their play in the first quarter here at least to see if the Bears can get back in it. You never want to count Landon out. Here's Walgamuth on Calusi, Matura up on Mundy. And here's Hahn. They just, what Hilge does is he moves Hahn around nicely.
Yeah, he's always on different parts of the field.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
McAndrew has a shorty. Look for them to get him the ball.
Number 9, McAndrew with Pedreza on him, and here's the switch about to occur. They got it to him. Get out of the way. No pick needed. McAndrew is lightning quick. See if he gets it. He gave it up a little quick there.
He's just a good team offensive player, so he's not going to force something that's not there.
Oh, good wrapper by Hahn off the pick from McAndrew. And there's 17 seconds on the shot clock.
Look for Lutz to get a run here. He's got a shorty on this side. Defers to McAndrew behind.
McAndrew's got Pedreza on him. Good matchup. Goes to his left offhand. Stopped a little early there. Backside look.
Oh, that was a nice feed, though. The defender, I believe that was...
No, they're calling tip.
Matura got a check in there on Mundy. It was a nice feed and would have been a great play.
I think
he checked the stick of the Prep player, but the ball went through without being deflected.
Okay. All right. So.
Oh, we had the head fly off a stick.
That's, I thought, illegal. Isn't that playing without a stick?
No, it's technically a break of the stick. So he dropped his stick and ran off. That's
all right.
Proper protocol.
Well, he's a D-Midi. He probably hasn't put a screw in there all season. Here is Dusty Rhodes, a Gettysburg commit down the alley. Kicks it to Jonas Hawkins. Hawkins with McGlum. Hawkins looking really quick right there. Gets a step on, but
he needs more space to operate. He was dodging into
everyone's in his way.
Yeah.
Oh, nice look. Oh, good pick off there by DeSanto. Up to Matt Cohen, the Vermont commit. His brother just got named Ivy League at Dartmouth. Will Cohen. Inside look for Cohen to Steese. Basically a transition goal there. They had not set up in their offense, even though they have their first middies out there. This is the settled defense is advantage Prep.
Yeah, Landon has not gotten many good looks at all.
No goal there.
On 6-on-6, they have not really seen net at all.
I wonder why he's trying to get 6 points again like he did last week. I guess I respect that. He's trying to get anything going. Here is Ryan Talbot right down the middle, no slide, and goal. Why didn't anyone go for...
That was Jason Lane.
Oh, that was Laner?
The lefty, Tampa commit.
Sorry about that. Jason Lane came down and...
Jason Lane.
No.
The goalie initially made a save, but then trickled by him.
Bounced right in, 6-0 Prep.
Giving up rebounds and, second chance opportunities is a big part of the goalie play. Unable to secure the ball even though he made the initial block.
So unassisted transition goal. No one picked him up, and all the defenders are looking at each other like, who's supposed to go? I thought you were going. You were going.
Yeah, it's just Landon is pretty much out of sorts on both sides of the ball at the moment. Offensively, they look pretty bad. I mean, they're throwing the ball away, making mistakes. Not really getting into any flow offensively. And defensively, they're not, really getting the job done either. They're currently not playing really good team defense or not really sliding.
Is all that orange on the far sidelines, is that Landon orange?
It's all Landon orange, yeah.
That's a lot of orange for Landon. I thought they tried to ban that. The headmaster tried to ban that.
Ban orange?
Yeah.
At Georgetown Prep?
No. The headmaster at Landon, that's why you see no orange in the uniforms anymore. But the fans are all orange. Maybe it's an orange out. Clear to Swift.
Why is orange not an official color? Is that what you're saying?
Well, Mr. Boardley, senior, made it a color, and then the headmaster didn't care for it and removed it. Kind of made gold a third color. The football team uses gold, but you can see the lacrosse team is all white and brown.
The history of colors with Cabell Maddox.
Well, orange is my favorite color, being a Hobart guy, and Madlax is orange for a reason.
Yeah, orange to me is Syracuse, so it kind of makes me sick. Sorry, Syracuse people.
I know, but I can't stand Syracuse either, so I'm on the same page with you there.
I actually like Syracuse. I respect the lacrosse program.
Yeah, easy.
Great program.
But Hobart has now gone from orange to purple. We were orange and blue when I was there. If you look at Hobart now, it's purple. Good save there by Chari.
Nice save by Chari. You get really nice goal off the rebound.
I need to see the replay.
By Stees.
I was doing stats here.
To your point, Chari made a nice save there, and then unfortunately on the last goal I made the comment about corralling the ball and getting the rebounds. He wasn't able to secure the ball. He made the initial save, but the ball popped out. Stees was at the ready, just picked it up and hammered it home off stick side high. So nice play by Stees, heads up play. Finally getting Landon on the board at 6-1 with 7:30 to play in the second quarter.
Yeah, Matt Cohen took the blast, and here's a pole facing off because Kedron Smith jump-started. And look, JT.
Well, going into the season, Landon
and they get a win.
Landon knew that, facing off was, they didn't have somebody who was a elite senior type of dominant face-off guy like they've had in the past with Hayden Gouge and others.
13, Andrew Chipperfield, the Delaware commit. LSM is playing shorty now for Landon. That's a new wrinkle. Maybe they need a winger. Out come the second middies again.
They just might feel like they need more team defense and more solid play at the short stick D midi position.
Good D by Barons on Papalia. Back at X. Inside play.
Nice little inside action.
That was
there.
A play. That was a set play there.
Yeah, Jonas Hawkins popping off a little inside pick. Good design. I like that.
Yeah, especially out of the box there with the twos. Here's Papalia to Navarowski. Brandon Green getting his first shift of the day with 14. Nathan Golorski.
Yeah, Brandon Green's played on the second midfield, a bunch this year, so good to see him out there.
Nathan Golorski playing with the knee brace.
Silva making a little right-handed, one-handed type of shot. He's a lefty.
With Talbot on him. That's two big guys. Good speed by Paik.
That was a nice take by Paik.
Where's the ball?
I think it got
Did it go
stuck in Chari's helmet.
Hit replay?
Yeah, it was stuck.
Replay?
It was stuck in Chari's helmet, in his chest, in his chin piece.
Wow.
You can see him pull it out.
Oh, there it is. There you can see him pointing right there on your screen. So Paik got hit late, and they're going to call a penalty on the late hit. 6:17 to go in the second period. 6-1 Prep. Landon looking to bring it to 4-goal difference and start clawing their way back.
Landon has too many good players to just roll over and die here. They got to put up a fight, and I think they have it in them.
Here's Stees.
So let's see if they can do it here on the extra man. This would be a big momentum.
Another Holy Cross commit. 3 in the area. And you got Trip Silva, 14 with the ball right now. Matt Cohen at the point. Hawkins top left. They're all out of their natural position, so expect a lot of movement here in a second.
That's right. You got Silva in the right-handed spot. You know he's going back over to the left spot somewhere.
Yeah, and there goes the switch into a 1-4-1, double cut to the crease, inside action.
That was a bad feed. Otherwise, it would have been a goal. Put that on the ear, and he scores it.
He almost scored it anyways, and then now they're in a 3-3 set, traditional. Papalia, backside skip, rebound, Chari. So
Good tip pass there by Georgetown Prep. I'm not sure who got their stick on it, but nice job by the man-down defense having their stick in the
throwaway. Too high. Lane tossed it over his head. So Landon gets up. They're still man up. 16 seconds in the man up is Landon. Quick attack here. If they get down their guys, coach is waving.
They don't have enough time to get their man up in by the time this is over. They got to get going.
They have him in. They have him in. They got a 5-second play. Run it.
See if they can get something before it expires.
They got plenty of time here because it takes them another 5 seconds to get in. All right, now it's all even. They get in.
Chari's making the goal small for Landon. He's doing a nice job. They're missing the cage a lot.
Good call. All right, here's Paik with 40. 40 is Sam Pence. And just got named the president of the school.
Congratulations to Sam Pence. Really great student. What an awesome honor. He's a hard worker. He's on man down, so he's in the game, and now he's out there playing 6-on-6.
Man down specialist. You know someone who does that.
Yeah, and note.
Big stick there by Matt Cohen off the assist from 16, I believe. Let me look at that.
Yeah, that was a nice
Watch on your screen here. Oh, it was Steez. Little
Steez
fade
with a nice assist.
Yeah.
The Holy Cross commit, throwing it to Matt Cohen, the Vermont commit. Nice play.
So that's 2 in a row for the Bears. A little bit of life. 6-2, down 6-0. Smith back out at faceoffs. I would have gone with Matura again. They won the last one when they put Matura out there, number 29. Played on the Jamaican World Team this past summer. Did Matura. He's headed to Hopkins, the senior captain. On the wing for is Luke Banks, and a quick win by, released. Picked up by Caluzzi in traffic. Timeout, Hilge. Prep timeout here with 4:38 to go.
Very good timeout.
Let's thank our sponsors. Let's not forget the Washington Capitals. Very generous to sponsor the MVP and the Play of the Game award. Let's not forget to keep an eye on those two features, which have become very popular here.
I don't think I've seen the Play of the Game yet.
No, not yet. I mean, the first quarter was a dominant play. And then Tommy Joe's Bar and Grill has been a Bethesda tradition, serving lacrosse fans for over 25 years.
You remember when we used to go there after our club games back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
That was the best.
Yep. Tristan Zaya would get our Capital Lacrosse Club, and we'd go down there, and Alan Poho Rillis, he's coaching at Bullis this year, Poho is. He's
doing a great
job. Back in the game. Yeah, they're number 2 in the area, number 1 in the IAC. It has a rooftop, great food, great people, and thanks to our friend and owner, Poho. See the huddle there with 4:38 to go.
These are 2 really well-coached teams, good coaching staffs, college-level systems. Both staffs doing a good job.
I like how Coach Hilge is moving Noah around.
Yeah, you got to get creative sometimes. I think if you just had him dodging from X, he'd just get hammered all the time and just double-teamed and hit a bunch. So gives him more space to operate, different dodging angles. His speed is electric, so really gives him an opportunity to operate from different places and in different ways.
All right, Landon coming off with a heavy extension. Look at this, way out. Schmidt denying Honda the midline, and he gets it still. Landon tight, extended out everywhere except for. Here's Pedreza on McAndrew. McAndrew wants that ball, gets it, goes to his offhand left, draws a slide quickly from Matura. Back to Caluzzi, the Navy commit. Up to Mundy. Mundy's got a short now. See if his leg's okay and his back. big, strong kid.
Yeah, Mundy's a good athlete. He missed last year with a knee injury, but thankfully he's back and healthy. The Hopkins commit. He's got a great future. Big, strong, athletic player.
Went out last week in the middle of the game against the Bears. McAndrew kicks it down to Mundy. Mundy swinging it. Calusi, quick split to roll dodge. You can just tell he's an electric player. Whoa. As is Noah Hahn. Immediate slide by Matura. Backside look to a step down for Colt McAndrew, and he buries it. What a location.
Wow. First of all, the feed from Hahn was insane. Star pass through the defense to the backside. I mean, Landon's playing awesome defense.
Look at the shot location.
And the shot location was perfect. Just off of his shins, off stick side high. Unsavable. And he shot it in about a 3-inch window. Great play by McAndrew, and really on display there why he's one of the best uncommitted players around.
Wow, I mean the look was elite, and then the shot was even more so. I mean the shot, I thought it was going far pipe.
It was
near pipe low is so
perfect shot.
So good, especially since he's the lefty. I mean, sorry, he's a righty. Actually, that's a perfect shot. That's a perfect shot on a righty. Raposa jumps. That's the only way he's gonna. Ooh. What's going on?
Both moved.
Ooh.
Reface.
Ooh.
The old redo.
Landon doesn't like to see that. They needed a break. Raposa's just dominating.
You got Cohen facing off now. I'm not sure how often Cohen has ever faced off.
7-2, 7-3 in faceoffs. Pressure here. McGlone gets it down to Adamson, the Brown commit, with Carter DeSanto on him. Carter was pumped last week. Bowden upset Tufts, but then Tufts came back in the championship and got Bowden back. But they're still 1-2 in the nation. Got great seeds for the Division III National Championship brackets.
Two great programs and great schools, too. Division III, the NESCAC level, awesome schools. Here's Barons.
Davis Owens was a Landon player, and he's now at Tufts starting LSM.
He's an awesome player.
Great player. Bowden's got about, no exaggeration, I think 9 or 10 DMV kids, because Donald Mullane, who went to St. Albans, is an assistant coach, and he recruits this area smartly. And look, hey, they're top 2 in the country because all these DMV kids, not to brag on DMV, but they all play for Bowden.
Donald used to run around Georgetown's practices when I was coaching when he was a little kid, like 5 years old.
Really?
I knew him back then, yeah. It was great. He's a great guy, a very good young coach, and he's doing a great job with the staff up there.
Here's Kaizan Wagamut, the Bellarmine commit. Hope I'm saying that right. Is it pronounced Bellarmine? Or is it Bellarmine?
We're going with Bellarmine.
All right. I've never known that. I need to ask him or his dad. Hawkins is basically out of bounds, but somehow saves it.
You could ask ChatGPT also if you wanted.
Timeout. Landon with 2:03 to go. Let's talk about stats here. We need to talk about stats because we need to start thinking about domination here for prep. Rex Adamson has a goal. Manfreda has one. Lutz has one. Hahn has one. Barons has one. They have 7 different goal scorers, Matt.
Who's the next one?
Then you got Colton McAndrew in that last one. And you got
Jason Lane.
And then Jason Lane, the defenseman. They have 7 different goal scorers. That's the story of the game right now. That is unbelievable. How do you defend 7 guys? That's
I mean, the reality is they're playing great offense. They're sharing the ball, and Landon really can't do anything right on defense. So
Landon has 2 points, 14. Silva.
What I like about what Prep's doing is Hahn can sometimes have the ball too much, and he gets double and triple teamed, and he's barely touching. I mean, he's touching it some, but he's certainly not getting the ball every time and dodging every time. And so the scoring's really balanced, and the play is really balanced. And certainly Hahn's made some awesome plays, don't get me wrong, but he's not having to go to the goal on every possession like sometimes you might have seen.
Yeah, both teams are 0 for 1 on the man up. We have domination at the faceoff dot for Prep, 7-3. Saves, 4 for Eli Green for Landon, 3 for Chari, but Chari hasn't seen many
No, I mean, Shari's gotten like 3 or 4 that have just missed the cage, and
Yeah.
he's made a few saves.
All right, here we are back at it. Grayson Paik with Miles on him. So they want Miles May, the sophomore, guarding the sophomore.
Yeah, Miles May has really good footwork. The sophomore, starting along short stick D midi along with Barons, having a good year.
Oh, he gets a good cross check in to.
Yeah, he tried to come top side to his right, and he stood him up. That was nice defense.
Step down for Cohen here. Good closeout by Dash McGlone.
Oh, he was lucky he didn't get a trip there. He had his stick
tangled.
Tangled in there.
41 is Dash McGlone, another sophomore. Ooh, Silva was open on a back cut. 5 seconds to go in the shot clock. Deep shot and that's off the pipe. And that's going to reset it. It does. 60 seconds. They don't know it. Ostis does, so he pulls it out. Smart. Cohen has. Dash McGlone, the sophomore, strips him off for the races.
The defense for Georgetown Prep is just too much. They're just all over these guys.
6 on 5 here. If they push. And they elect no, that was a 5-on-5, sorry.
I mean, Landon's having a hard time winning the one-on-one matchup, and then when they're just getting the ball around, the Prep guys are all over them. They're doing a nice job defensively.
Yeah.
And also, it's not just one guy on defense for Prep. I mean, McGlone's playing great on Hawkins.
Guarding a senior. McGlone, Dash McGlone, a sophomore. His older brother is the senior captain, headed to Villanova, but Dash only a sophomore, guarded Mac Cohen, one of the best middies for Landon, and just stripped him. And now Prep is going to look to hold for the end of the quarter with 25 seconds to go in the half, 30 on the shot clock, so they can hold it for the rest of the game, and they're going to do just that. And they have Stee stuck on D, up to Hahn. Hahn with Schmidt on him.
Now we'll see what Hahn can do.
Princeton on Dartmouth here, a little future Ivy League look. Back to McAndrew. He's got McFreda.
Doesn't have a lot of time.
5, 4, 3, 2. Great save by Eli Green. His 5th of the half unofficially. And that's going to do it for the first half, 7-2.
That's half. Georgetown Prep 7.
Quickly thank our sponsors before we take a break. The Independence Fund is a title sponsor. Independence Fund restores independence to our nation's warfighter community. Founded in 2007 at Walter Reed Army Medical Center, the organization has stood beside our nation's severely wounded veterans, caregivers, and families during their most difficult moments. The Ivy Asset Group is a private credit manager focused on specialty finance and asset-based lending. They are committed to capital preservation and generating consistent income while delivering attractive risk-adjusted returns through a disciplined investment strategy. And the third title sponsor is Butcher Joseph & Co. Investment Bankers, advising privately held businesses on ownership succession transactions. Learn more at butcherjoseph.com. We're going to take a break here at half and be back with a few minutes to go. Enjoy the break.
Money, power, and feel it.
Okay, welcome back to the DMV Lacrosse Game of the Week. About to start the second half. I'm Cabo Maddox here.
Wait, are there 2 DMVLAX games of the week this week? Or is there just one?
There probably is going to be. We're still waiting on the Good Counsel St. John's approval, but early read is that Good Counsel was told that the WCAC has a contract with somebody, but they're not even calling the game. So they want to try to get us in there for Friday night, meaning me and you.
All right, well, stay tuned on that.
Yeah, we'll let you know. We're going to learn tomorrow because they wanted to get through their first-round games tonight.
Hopefully a groundswell of fan support might move the needle maybe.
Yeah. WCAC is more big time because of basketball and lacrosse. They have, like, contracts with groups that have the rights to games, and the Prep Little Hoyas come out with another face-off win to continue their dominance in that category. Second half here, 7-2. 8-3 in face-off wins for Raposa and the Little Hoyas. And out comes the first midfield line. Prep, you knew Coach Hillgardner, who has been at McDonough for 19 years before coming here in his first year, had McDonough peaking every year. And he won 3 in a row at one point the last 4 years, just because he gets his teams playing at a high level at the end when it matters. And Prep is playing. They didn't call that push.
No.
Prep is playing as well. I mean, they're so much better than when you and I called them against Gonzaga.
Oh, yeah.
About 2 months ago.
Their offensive efficiency and also, Landon defensively is not standing up to them. They're not pushing them around at all. So that's what's creating problems. Georgetown Prep's able to win their one-on-one matchups, and their offensive spacing is very good too. So they're just kind of having their way offensively.
Here is Matt Cohen with Miles May. Little switcheroos there. Now Miles is going to take Sean Steese. Barons will stay on Dusty Rhodes. And Dash McGlone will be on Matt Cohen. Here's Steese. Looks like a little set play here with a throwback kick. Nothing inside, nothing open, no one beat there.
Let's see if Mac Dox can.
Ooh,
there it
good
is.
take by Dusty Rhodes.
No, Mac Dox.
No, that's Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, it is.
41. Yeah, I've never seen him do that all season. He's got 3 goals on the season. That's only his 4th, but that was impressive. Look
is
at
he
that.
naturally left-handed, Cabell?
I don't think so.
That was a great shot.
I don't think he's left-handed. But we'll get back to you on that. We'll do our deep dive, and it's now 7-3. And Dusty Rhodes, number 41, coming out and just
big goal,
taking advantage of the short stick matchup.
Now, Landon has to win a face-off.
Well, I'm glad to see they put Matura on the ball on Raposa because they weren't winning anything with unassisted.
Got a step on him.
Oh,
good trail check by Matura.
Who's picking it up back there? Can barely see it. Not even on the screen.
Rex Adamson.
Yet. There's Rex. Up to McAndrew. McAndrew's got. That is Chipperfield with a shorty again. So they've gone to Chipper with number 13.
Oh, you know why that is? Jack McShane, the short stick D-midi, had a concussion recently, so he's out, the sophomore. Good player, very good player, Jack McShane, but he's out, so it looks like they have some depth need at short stick D-midi.
I did not know he was out, and I'm not sure J.R. Bordley knew he was out. The coach gave us him as a guard, and somebody else is hurt at D-mid for the Bears.
So there's your answer. That's why
yeah,
he's playing with the shorty so much. See if Landon can get a stop here and generate some momentum.
BTB, good
nice save by Eli Green.
Hit a replay on that, maybe. Hit a replay on that. Let's see if we can get a.
They're gonna come together and discuss.
Inside, wide open, BTB shot. Incredible save by Green. His 6th of the day. Great replay work by our NOV Next Level Video crew. Illegal procedure on someone. What are they calling?
Yeah, he grabbed the ball. Eli Green grabbed the ball with his hand and put it in his stick, which you cannot do in men's lacrosse.
Even if it's stuck?
It wasn't stuck.
Oh.
In women's lacrosse, you can.
They should. Well, no, you can't allow that because then the people would start grabbing the ball on the line. It's about to cross the line like in hockey.
Or you could grab it when it's on the ground.
Episcopal's goalie did that this season too, but he is a hockey goalie, so it was a natural instinct for him.
That's right. That was a hockey instinct.
Mundy up to Hahn.
It took the refs a few seconds to figure it out.
Is Landon in his zone? Why are they short-sticking Noah Hahn?
They
must be in a zone because there's no way they would short-stick Noah Hahn right here like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in a zone. Okay. Landon has switched to a zone defense first of the day. Let's see how it works.
I thought they should have done it in the first quarter if they have it in the bag.
They also have a 10-man that gave up a goal in the first try, and they got away from it. They gave up on it. That is not...
But that was a good coaching decision, switching to the zone. They should stick with that for a few possessions and see if it can generate some momentum for them. Zone creates a lot of difficulties for offenses. You have to run different plays. You have to have different looks. You just can't run your normal offense. So
guess what?
Definitely can be disruptive.
Guess what, Matt? If they score here, we have a ball game. And Landon opts to put their second mids in right after Dusty Rhodes had a great take.
There's Madlax. He doesn't see the guy behind him.
But, I mean, there's a lot of faith in the second mids, huh?
I love the contrast between Benny Neveroski and Madlax. Size difference.
And also Dylan Barron's guarding Benny, one of the biggest, strongest seniors.
Benny's an awesome player.
Oh, inside. Oh, Landon had their shot there.
That was
a great play. Lefties.
It was a really nice play. Just didn't get any juice on that shot.
He got his hand. 16 is a lefty, too. So on the first midfield, Joe Papalia, the Holy Cross. He's Holy Cross, right? Yeah, he's a Ohio Wesleyan. And no, that's not off. They had 4 back already for him. So that guy jumping back was meaningless, but
Chari showing it again, his athleticism.
His brother's at Georgetown. Did he get some runs this year?
His brother, Zach, is a sophomore at Georgetown with my son, Matthew, who's a defenseman there. And
Did his brother, Zach, was a great high school player. Did he get on the field yet?
Not too much, but it's very competitive, very tough. I'm sure he'll see the field at some point. It's just
what do you
tough
think?
to get on the field there.
Well, the Hoyas are fantastic, and they got a tough draw with the Cavaliers on Sunday night. What do the Hoyas have to do to beat UVA? People want to know.
They have to score one more goal than them is the key ingredient.
Great depth of analysis.
Yep.
From a defense. Oh!
What a play by Manfreda. I didn't want to steal the thunder from Manfreda's awesome play. Lefty goal by the right-hander. The Holy Cross commit. Just makes a simple right-to-left split and then sweeps to his left. And the beauty of that shot, similar to McAndrews earlier in the second quarter, is the placement. It wasn't the velocity. It was perfectly placed off the shins of the off-stick side. The goalie has a hard time saving that every time, so really well done. Nice play. But
Beautiful.
To get back to your question about what Georgetown needs to do to beat Virginia.
Well, hold on one second. Let me call the face-off, and then you can think about it more, because we need a better answer than win by 1.
I think I can come up with a better one.
Oh, no. Here goes Noah. Whoa, that's a lot of whip in his pocket. All right.
So I think the teams match up well. Georgetown's defense is really strong. It's going to come down to goalie play, face-offs, and which offense can really get humming. I honestly think they're pretty evenly matched. Georgetown's excellent. Virginia's excellent. Who
do you predict that Georgetown's going to – are they going to put Ty on Brendan or McCabe?
I think they would probably put Ty Banks on – Brendan McCabe. Probably McCabe, I'd say, and then maybe Plath, the sophomore, on Brendan Millen.
And then who plays Colsey? He's a huge lefty.
That would be Charlie McGurn, the third defender, big, strong, athletic guy. So we'll see.
So that's a good matchup, size on size.
It's a good matchup all around. I think it's going to be a good game.
What about face-offs? Did you see Griffin Meyer for Virginia just absolutely destroy North Carolina's Wambach, the first-team All-American? Georgetown's face-off guy is fantastic too.
That's where I think any given day, any team can win. You just got to bring your A game and see what happens. Tough turnover there.
We haven't forgotten about this game. It's 8-3. Bears had a shot at 7-3 to make it 7-4. Now we're down by 5 again. Really need one here. Deep bomb over to Schmidt. And they clear it. Schmidt headed to Dartmouth. Oh, he throws it away.
They just can't do that at this phase of the game. Possessions are so hard to come by for Landon.
Chari's just so good out of the cage right there, getting out and making it so they can have an easy.
I think Chari's going to be a top goalie in his class.
Oh, he is. He and Ben Penzie at Good Counsel are two of the best in the nation, and they're both in the DMV. And there's some other sophomores. Liam Brown starts at Episcopal. He's very good. But Chari and Penzie and Brown are the three starters in this area as sophomores. I might be missing somebody, but Chari showing some athleticism today.
Tough to start as a sophomore in the WCAC or the IAC, and he started as a freshman last year.
Yeah.
So
did Ben too. Penzie over at Good Counsel. Good Counsel is a top 5 team and looking to make some noise Friday night if they can beat St. John's again. Whoa! Manfreda has a hat trick.
That was an incredible pass by Noah Hahn. Another skip pass through the defense. And Manfreda just catches it, triple threat position, hands, body in perfect position. The mechanics are ready, and he just, one cradle and finishes it. He's a sniper, so if you give him that, I mean, that's a joke, giving him from 10 yards, giving him his hands free. He's going to score most of the time on that. So
Holy Cross commit. He's got 3 to be a front runner right now. He and Raposa, who you're about to watch face off, are the front runners, in my opinion, for the Washington Capitals game MVP.
I would agree with that.
Those two, and then look at Raposa, just easy exit.
And for me right now, the play of the game is McAndrew fitting it in that tiny window.
But, that shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great call. Let me write that down.
I said earlier we hadn't seen the play of the game. I forgot about that one. That's a potential. All right, Landon back out there with their first midfield.
Jack Manfreda, the Holy Cross commit, he can really shoot it.
Miles May and Dylan Behrens take all the D-midi runs. I don't know that I've seen McAndrew took 1 or 2 for them, but they're not going to a 3rd or 4th guy, it doesn't seem like.
And same with Bullis. They just run 2 guys, too. I mean, you kind of need 4 in college.
Yeah, you do. At least 3, but usually 4.
Yeah, 2 lines of D-mids in college.
Good slide by Luke Banks. Good defense there. The uncommitted junior.
Canadian.
He's a really good player.
They're from BC, right? The Bankses?
I'm not sure where they hail
I think they're
from.
West Coasters, but I could be wrong. But I think they're West Coasters. Canadians. Here's Silva. Silva and McGlone are going to be teammates next year. Prep and Landon boys on the same team. Hope they get along.
I'm sure they will next year.
Oh, and a push from behind and 1. Nice goal there by Jonas Hawkins. We'll look on the replay who fouled him.
And that's the kind of gritty play that we're used to seeing from him, just going hard to the goal,
so he had
putting his body on the line.
He had a short stick on him. Miles May got switched up on him, and then Miles pushed him. They'll just wave that foul off.
But honestly, he's very quick, electric attackman. You got to be sliding quickly there. That's a hard assignment for a D-midi, so they need to be ready to support.
Back to 5. I mean, it was 6-0. If you're just joining us late, I'm Cabell Maddox with Matt Rienzo. It was 6-0 early in the second quarter of Georgetown Prep before Landon got on the board. And so Landon is definitely playing a lot better. Exchanged goals since then. In fact, they've had the lead since then, 4-3. But spotting a elite team like the Little Hoyas 6 is a lot to ask. And that was early they didn't call it. Looks like Landon's going to get a win there. 4th win of the day. 9-4 is the unofficial. I'm missing one because I'm missing 2. Man, it's just incredible to me that Landon runs their seconds as much as their first in a big-time game like this, down 5 or 6. They must think the seconds are just as good.
Yeah, they are. They do have good players on the 2s. So
here's Benny Neveroski, all 107 pounds with a nice take.
Oh, that's not true. He's not 107 pounds. 145.
Benny Neveroski is one of the best freshmen in the area, and like his brother, is fantastic athlete.
And McConaughey's been hurt. Feel bad that he missed this season. He's an awesome player who certainly would have made a difference for Landon this year and in this game too. He's a hell of a player going to Navy.
He's going to go to Avon for a year, but
he'll come back stronger and have a great career.
Heck yeah. Turnover Landon, unfortunate. They cannot get anything going, and that's been their – oh!
And that's offsides too, unless he went straight out of bounds. No, he did go offsides. Flag is down.
McGlone just ran over Hawkins. That's just a body weight mass issue there you learn about in physics.
Another flag.
That's like the only thing I think I understood about in physics. It wasn't my strongest class, but it made sense to me. They have 7 on D. They should be, I guess they're just going to play it safe and let Hawkins be hot on everything. Minute to go in the third.
So what was the second flag for? Do we know?
I think they all threw the same flag at the same time. I don't think there was a second. They were just all reiterating the offsides obviousness. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Monday. It might be his first shot of the game and a save for Eli Green, his 7th of the day. 40 seconds to go in the third. Offsides, Landon. You got to credit Prep's defensive staff for making adjustments in this game. Fell behind last week, battled back, had a miracle comeback overtime win.
What a difference a week makes, huh? I mean, last week was a grind. They had to come back. They were down. Prep was down 3 goals, and they came back and end up winning in overtime. In this one, they've been in control since the very beginning. Georgetown Prep starting in a different set. They were in an open set last extra man.
1-3-2 this time.
Yep. 1-3-2 counting from behind the goal.
That's where Americans count from behind the goal.
I always count from up top. 2-3-1.
I think that's because you look out as a defender. You like to look out in front of you.
Perhaps.
Adamson down to Hahn. Backside look, wide open Monday. Ooh, the extra pass.
That is the third skip pass through the defense Hahn has thrown today.
Oh,
He's got great vision.
Overthrow. You hate to see it. That was the end of the quarter. That's why he was trying to chuck it.
And the penalty had expired, I guess. I'm surprised he didn't hold on to the ball.
I don't think it had.
They would have had the ball at the end of the quarter.
Yeah,
if they were still man down.
Yeah, that's a good call. I don't think it had expired yet, but regardless, it's still the 9-4 at the end of the third quarter. We'll thank our sponsors one more time before we get into the fourth. Kroll and Mooring is sponsoring the DMV teams. Look, can't wait for the all DMV teams at the end of the month, beginning of June, actually.
What's the date? What's the release date?
We always struggle on that because the public schools play till basically August.
We can't wait for that.
so we always struggle, but we'll probably move it up this year. Last year we waited till the public schools were done. This year we'll get stats from the coaches and the nominations and go through the process, which is pretty serious.
How about by
now.
Memorial Day weekend? Could we get it done by then? I mean, like a celebration of lacrosse, Memorial Day weekend, Final Four.
What we'd like to do is get
team.
That'd be kind of cool. Like the in collaboration with the Final Four in Charlottesville. Good idea. That we would have to get nominations pretty soon, and the public school coaches would be at a disadvantage there because they have like 5 more games after Memorial Day. That's a lot of points. A kid does score after Memorial Day, but
I digress. We'll get to the sponsors.
Ivy Asset Group, a family of private credit funds with a passion for specialty finance. Special thanks to our friend John Huff, managing director and founder. Independence Fund. Independence is not automatic. It is restored through action, partnership, and community support. When donors and sponsors invest in the Independence Fund, they are restoring dignity, rebuilding families, preventing suicide, and ensuring those who fought for our freedom can live independently at home. False start on Smith. Just trying to get any advantage there. I get it. Down 10-4 in faceoffs. Prep is in control at the dot.
That just makes it a real uphill battle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be. What is the total? It's
and Landon
10-3 in faceoffs. I mean, that's.
And Landon doesn't have a faceoff guy, if I'm mistaken. I'm going to scan the roster right now. They don't have a number 2. There's no number 2 faceoff guy in the entire roster right now. So they don't. Kedron's graduating, going to play Division 1. The faceoff guy.
Go in the portal. You're going to have to find somebody.
The DMV portal. Should we start that? We should start a DMV portal. There basically is.
That could be a subsection of all DMV lacrosse.
There is an unofficial portal around here.
McAndrew on the wing.
Could slide by.
I just love how he doesn't push anything that's unnecessary. He's
smart player.
Consummate team player.
Looking forward to him playing for Madlax 27s this summer as one of the top uncommitted. Backhand stabber. Are you serious? I guess that's why he's going to Brown. Yeah. I haven't seen anything that athletic from him all season. That was impressive, Matt.
Coach Torpy's watching this at home, and he's smiling. Yeah, Rex Adamson had the game winner last week against Landon, and now he does this amazing backhanded shot coming from X. Really nice play. He's fired up.
Now, what Washington Capitals play of the game do you like better? That or Colton McAndrew's shot in the corner?
That's going to be close. I'm going to save my answer till the end. I want to hold the suspense.
Yeah, keep the suspense going for our fans at home. Hopefully you're enjoying this production. Thanks for listening. Fast break here for McGlone. He gets tackled from behind, and the flag drops. And Swift takes it up. Ooh, after the whistle. And they're going to call it after the whistle foul on the Hoyas.
And Coach Hillgardner is very unhappy that now they're not going to have the ball and be extra man. Referees trying to calm things down. Of course, can get a little bit heated.
What I saw was a foul on the Hoyas fouling, and then they threw it back, and then he got hit late. (10-4) is the score. It was wrong on the scoreboard, but it was correct on your screen for you all at home. And now they're debating on what they're going to call. It doesn't seem that complicated. It seemed like 2 fouls, and then the second one was pretty much after the whistle. They got to give the ball to the Bears 5-on-5, right, Matt?
It looks like it's going to be 5-on-5.
Hold first. Okay, so they get they're going to be
full time. So it'll be Landon's ball, 5-on-5 on
even
that side of the field
for 30 seconds, and then they're man up for 30 seconds. Their hold will release.
Yeah, so they'll hold it for 30 seconds till they go extra man.
It's full time too. I think they called. Did they say that? Bobby, they call full time on that?
Yes, they did.
So if I were Landon here strategically, because it's full time, you go to the goal, Matt.
Yeah. I mean, you're 5-on-5. You got lots of spacing. You get a goal here, and then you face off, and you're man up still. So yeah, I agree with you.
Right away.
If you were down 2, I'd wait, but you're down 6. You need goals.
Yeah, and then they got it. Here's a good matchup, and they don't use it. Going over to 1-on-1 on McGlone with Papalia. Holy mackerel!
That's kind of a microcosm of the entire day for Landon right there. Just hasn't been their day. And he just slipped and fell for no reason.
Well, it was behind him, and Papalia was throwing offhanded.
Yeah.
Man. He couldn't see anything, Talbot. Ryan Talbot telling the goalie, don't throw it to me again. On the goal.
Yeah, the sun's really bright, and it's going across the field. They always say don't throw down your shadow, because if you're throwing with your shadow or down your shadow, the guy on the other end can't catch it.
Here's Kaluzzi.
When I say they say that, that's really just me, I think.
Did you make that up? Because that was pretty intelligent. That was above your pay grade.
Thank
Come
you.
out with that. I
Appreciate
thought you were going to give that to, like, Mr. Urich or someone.
Richie Moran or some
Yeah,
coaching legend.
Mr.
I don't know.
Moran.
Somebody definitely made it up, not me.
That was pretty high level, and I liked it. I didn't want to have you get too overconfident with an immediate response of love, but I actually love it.
It's great.
Incredible. But do you think people in the moment look down the line?
There it is again, that skip pass.
He's showing great vision today.
That's
Noah
4
Hahn.
skip passes he's thrown. So he's creating offense for the team in other ways other than him just having to dodge to the goal, which is great. And Manfreda unable to finish that one, but really good look. Good save by Eli Green.
Are they on? 1, 2, 3, 4. They're on sides. Does Noah go in and play midi next year, or does he just, to get on the field at Princeton, or does he?
Well, that's a good question. They've got former Georgetown Prep alums Nate Kabiri and Colin Burns, who are very established on the attack.
No, the attack is set. They're all back.
Started for 3 years.
Steese wants that one back. That was a layup.
And they do graduate Palumbo, but I think Bonanno will slide into that lefty attack spot.
Right.
He's been out. Bonanno, a very good player. So I think probably as a freshman, Hahn plays midfield.
Yeah.
And then
Maybe
once
get on
Burns
second
and
mids.
Kabiri are gone, he slides over to attack.
There's so much talent at Princeton that doesn't play. I was looking at their roster this past weekend. It's just loaded.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. Coach Madelon is an excellent coach. Coach Hirsch, a Georgetown Prep alum.
Yeah, he runs a defense.
Yep, he's a great coach. Great staff. Awesome education.
Steese,
obviously.
one-on-one.
Nice play by Steese, the Holy Cross commit. Big kid. He's about 6'4".
Watch him lean on this replay. Just bullies 6'3", 6'4", on lane.
Yeah, he's a leverage, what I call a leverage dodger. He's got great size. He's not going to necessarily run by you, but he's going to lean on you. He's going to do a rocker step. He's going to use his size to get by you, bull dodge, and kind of just like that. I mean, he didn't even beat anybody, but he was able to get his hands free and, stick that shot. Well done by Steese.
So after the backhand goal by Prep, that's only the second goal of the quarter with 8 minutes to go in the game.
Prep runs out their first middies. Two's definitely getting a lot of run for both teams.
Yeah, a lot more for Landon, but Manfreda's got 3 on the second line.
Yeah, the twos have been playing for Prep. They've been somewhat alternating.
It's incredible.
Here's McAndrew jump-starting the offense. He is the party starter when he's got a shorty. Ooh, almost finishes that one. He's been getting the pole in a lot of games, but in this game, not so much. So he's definitely, kick-starting a lot of the offense. And now we've got Lutz with a shorty. He's going to take him behind, probably invert.
Yeah, watch him go to his left. He carries in his left here. I can't wait to see where he ends up. If it's for football or football and lacrosse. Hahn back. Nick Mundy was open in there. He looked at him. He's gotten. Couldn't see it.
Yep, there you go. He passed down the shadow.
Nice play by McAndrew. That is it's still in. He must have tippy-toed out. Let's hit a replay on that. Let's see what happens here. He kept the ball in.
Yeah, it looked like he was in.
He was way in.
It looked like he
Can we
called
replay
the
the
football
replay?
sideline.
Can we replay the replay?
It looked like he was, he was calling on the football sideline, but I don't know. We don't have the best angle. We're 75 yards away.
But
the official was right there.
The super fat line. Here it is again. He's easily in.
I think he was inbounds all the way.
I think the referee got confused by the fat lines. He was not out. Great work by our camera crew and production crew here. That was an inbounds play. And so who called the timeout? I was busy watching the replays. Was that Hilge or McGettigan?
I don't know. I was watching the screen as well.
10-5.
I'd imagine it was Hilge trying to not give up transition. With a timeout on the sideline, it usually would be the defensive team.
Smart coach. We got some first-round action tomorrow in the men's Division I. Any intriguing matchups there? What do you got, 2 games tomorrow? Play-in games? Not really, right? I think
we'll have to look those up. I know the
sorry to catch you sleeping
most
there.
of the games are Saturday and Sunday.
I thought you knew everything.
I don't have the play-in game date and time memorized, unfortunately, but we'll get that to you.
You got Jacksonville tomorrow. I know that. They got a bunch of Madlax kids on that roster, and they have it.
Jacksonville is playing awesome.
They're going to.
Colin Monroe is the assistant coach there. He's an awesome coach. He was at Colgate last year when they made their run. He's a great young coach.
Well, the Georgetown should be thanking Colgate Red Raiders right now for letting him get those brothers. My gosh,
yeah, they're really having a heck of a year.
Flipped your offense.
They're 2 of the top 5 scorers in Division I.
Are they really?
Mm-hmm. Well, Liam is in the top 5 of assists. And
tonight at 7
Connor's in the top 5.
For you lacrosse junkies, tonight the Touraton announces their final 5, moving it down from 25. And I was surprised to see when it went.
Did that list get leaked like the tournament selection did?
Goal, Matt Cohen, unassisted.
Nice goal by Cohen. Just splits back to his left. Hammers it home.
That leak. That did get leaked. I know someone that knows, and he will not share it, though. He will not share it. It's just information will not get out there. But
the NCAA selection show was out there 3 hours, 4 hours before it went on TV.
For 5 minutes because some intern leaked it. They took it off real quick. But what I was going to say is when it went from 50 to 25, they took Brennan Millen, who's like second in the nation in scoring, off the 25-man list. And they took Timmy Shanahan, who's top 5, the BU.
You're kidding?
Took him off the list, too, when they went from 50 to 25.
Did they add him back?
No.
They should.
They should have added Brendan Millen back. He's got like 72 points. I just didn't get that. And so I can't wait to see what the final 5. This is incredible work by Raposa. Finally stripped by. But he gets it back. He's
battling.
Raposa headed to West Point. Ooh, what'd they call there? Slash.
I think they called a slash.
On Rex Adamson?
I think it was on Raposa. Which, if they could score here, then they would get a man-down face-off.
And down 3.
A man-out face-off without Raposa out there, which would be helpful.
Just for excitement factor, I would love to see a goal right now.
Yeah, we are definitely impartial. We just want a very close game here. So
he's open. Oh, good slide recovery there by who
It is only a 4-goal margin. It's not as wide as it's been. So a lot of opportunity here for Landon. If they can get one here, they're right back in this thing with 5 minutes to go.
Here's Dusty Rhodes. Already has a goal with his left hand. He goes to his left. Kicks it to X. To Pake. Good pick. Don't get a switch. Throw back. Rhodes open. This could be it. Put it to 3. Steese just.
That was a good look. That was good offense.
Was that Banks lifting his hands on that? Hit a replay real quick. I think that might have been Luke Banks disrupting that shot. Otherwise, it was a step.
And he wasn't even guarding him. He just popped out. Yeah, that was a great play by Luke Banks.
I think Luke Banks made a nice play.
He was wide open. Those 2 defenders up top, him and Behrens, were guarding 3 guys up top.
All right, well, they can still get it to 3, which would make it very interesting and a lot more exciting for all the Bears fans nationwide listening. Here we go. Power play. Pake, Papalia, the lefty. Silva, the lefty. Steese, the righty. Steese floats inside. Mac Docks pops to X, and they get a double cut.
Little double seal play.
Steese keeps getting his hands met. He's missed 3 of those.
It's not great angles, though. He's too wide. They need to set those picks closer to the center of the goal or even the other side of the goal so he's more angled to shoot when he comes off. It's too flat.
I think you also need like him picking. He's massive. Another righty like Jonas shooting it like a craftier. Oh, here we go. Down to 3. Oh, he missed.
That was the right look.
Great chance there for Grayson Pake, the sophomore. Tried to go near pipe because he's a lefty. I like the idea. Just missed it. Still power play here. 17 seconds to go. Hawkins, 2-on-1. Lefty. They're working that left side over there with Silva and Papalia. Hawkins from deep. Nice shot. Great save.
That was from 15 yards. It had some distance on it.
5th save unofficially for Chari. Hasn't seen a lot of rubber.
But he's playing well.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 3 seconds. They can get another shot off. Steese pumps it. Back to Cohen, Silva inside. Hawkins taken by the body by Big Pence. Ooh, and Pence pushed somebody. Big
School president.
Big Sam Pence, Jr. just elected class president.
Pence is a really good student.
Inside the
and a
three.
good player.
No, man, that's the look you want. You want Hawkins taking the shot. That might have been off.
That
White.
should be Georgetown Prep's ball.
No,
Landon was out of bounds.
I think Pence touched it. We're not going to do replay. No replay because we're back live. No replay. Here's Hawkins. Jonas Hawkins, Georgetown commit. Really picked up his level of play here recently. You can kind of feel it.
I love McGlone's defense on Hawkins, though. He's been very good today.
Here he is. Hawkins again, right in the stick of Chari. Just sits on it.
Going back to all those seal plays, that's kind of what they're going for. Getting those guys popping off the crease for shots, but they're not going. Not on Chari, not today.
So Landon has won the last 2 IAC championships and regular season titles. Before that, in 2023, was Georgetown Prep. So this would be the first time in 3 years. Before that was Bullis. It's a trivia question. Oh, we get a goal here by Paik to make it a 3-point game. I missed the ride. Hit replay, please.
Yeah, so
here we go.
They got caught going, lack of a better word, backcourt. They went over the midfield line, so they lost possession there, and Landon was able to capitalize.
So 3 in a row by Landon makes this game pretty interesting with 3 minutes to go in the game.
It's not over, that's for sure.
You know Coach Hillgardner's having
heart palpitations,
blood issues right now. He was comfortably in the lead. He looks calm as a cucumber down there. I was going to get into the history of the IC, but forget that. I'm into this. I'm back into this game here. But the problem is Raposa just keeps winning draws like that. So it's not make it take it for the Bears. 11-4 is his record today.
Yeah, that's domination. That's player of the game stuff right there.
Washington Capitals player of the game nominee. Raposa, the goal is open. Monday is massive.
Yeah, you're not taking the ball away from him.
You get it. Here is Lott's goal still open. Landon out doubling with 2:26 to go, down 3. Pedroza, Nico, and DeSanto on the double. Green is 20 yards from the goal. Lutz is finally going to go in and bury it. Oh, he missed!
Possession shot.
Was he trying to? was he trying to ping a corner there? Timeout, Landon. Good timeout.
He just wanted to. He missed it on purpose so they could burn the last 30 seconds of the shot clock.
All right, I'm going to start the first ever DMVLAX history trivia minute here.
You're not quizzing me.
Yes, you, because we don't have interactive chat.
Can I see the answers before you ask?
Other than Landon and Prep, who have won the last.
St. Albans.
I'm gonna start off with an easy one.
St. Albans is the only other winner.
Other than Landon and Prep, who have won the last 2 out of 3 IAC championships, what other schools in the IAC have won an IAC championship?
Since like 2000?
No, in the history, since 1981.
Bullis has won recently, and right. St. Albans won in 2007, if my mind serves me correctly.
Correct, and one more.
And there's one more. St. Albans, good counts. St. Albans. No, I don't want you to show me. I want to get this.
St. I just did show you. For those at home.
No, I didn't see it. Georgetown Prep, Landon. Who am I missing?
Oh, I don't know. I just showed you. Just say it.
Episcopal? Who else is left?
Don't play dumb.
St. Stephen's?
St. Stephen's won in 2013.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
so
that.
Episcopal is the only team to never win the IAC regular season or tournament championship. All right. That was.
I did pretty well. That was all things considered.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Even though I gave you the answer at the end, you still fumbled that.
I didn't see it. That's why I didn't get it.
Who's won the most? This is really easy. Who's won the most?
Landon.
All right, good.
Yeah, because they won like 20 years in a row to start.
They won from 1981 to 2003 when who won the first ever in 2003?
Georgetown Prep.
Prep broke this record.
Coached by legendary Kevin Giblin.
Yep, and here is Noah Hahn, the speedster, trying to outrun Matura and Schmidt on the double. Goalie out of the cage here. You just got to hang on to it for another 23 seconds. Nice sneak away there by Hahn. Showing some speed. I think he's good enough and fast enough to play midfield, for sure.
Of course.
Yeah, at Princeton next year.
There's not really a lot of guys faster.
Yeah, he is really fast. He can easily play O-mid next year. And here the Bears. Can the Bears clear it quickly and get it to 2 to make it extremely interesting? Wide open. Oh, to Swifty, but it's a bounce pass. They don't have a timeout. I believe they're out. That was a push on White. No call. Good ride by Pake. Picks it up is Swift.
Interesting no call.
Yeah, that was a no call. He hit. Oh, nice ground ball by Hawkins. Hawkins over to 13. Chipperfield with a shorty. They're going to try to sub here. Steve's got to go to the goal. He's got to score this. He does. 1:13 to go. All of a sudden, we have a little bit of a ball game. Watching this instant replay, just big boys him with power. Little S dodge on Talbot.
By the way, Charlie Horning just texted me. He knew the answer. St. Stephen's St. Agnes 13. He's like Rain Man for lacrosse stats. Well done, Charlie.
Nice job, Coach Horning. Why is Coach Horning not here? Can he text that answer?
He lives at the beach. That's why.
He comes in for big games. I don't want to hear this. He's out in the boat today fishing.
Probably.
Winning.
Winning at life.
Yeah, well, winning at fishing for sure. He's in a White Marlin champion 2 times, I believe. He'll probably text us the
I'm
answer.
sure the Horning brothers are watching this broadcast at Georgetown University.
Oh my gosh! Now who's that off of? It's off of the Bears. That could have gone either way. That was a scoop and throw. Can we get a quick replay on that? Is it too late? I want to see that. Oh, yeah. I asked you too late. Sorry. How much time do we get on the replay request? 5 seconds? 10 seconds. Man, I got to get quicker. All right, here we go. Oh, what a ride. That's off White. Bears, 58 seconds to go. Another timeout?
Another crafty timeout by Hilge.
I thought he already had 2.
He loves those defensive timeouts.
Great timeout, but I thought that both teams already burned them. Now that both teams have definitely burned them. 58.4 seconds to go in the game. Bears ball, and the Bears are checking to see. They think that they already called 2.
Yeah.
McGettigan's asking, was that his 3rd? Okay, so we assume that was only a second timeout of the game. We have an elite referee, official crew here. So we know they're on that, but what do the Bears do here, Matt, to score? Who's going to dodge? Or is it going to be one of those inside double pick plays?
I mean, that's what they've been running. They've been running seals and pops and stuff like that. I mean, they haven't been able to win any one-on-one matchups. So I would say go after the shorties. I mean, how much invert have we seen from Landon? Not much, right?
I think you got to go with Hawkins. So at the end of the day, you got to give it to your best player on offense and maybe pick for him. You know, when there's 58 seconds to go and your leading point scorer and best player is Jonas Hawkins, you have to have the ball on the stick. I would give it the ball on the stick off the restart and just go right to a pick situation, 2-man situation. But then Landon's very good at the inside picks, like you mentioned. So expect some inside looks. Look inside for you fans at home to see what they're doing inside off ball. Landon's known for that. Down 2.
I think your idea is a good one.
They're starting
to start it with Steves.
And they got a play set up on the backside already, you can see. And they got a pole. Who they put on the ball? Jason Lane. All right, so it looks like they're going to come out and mirror or pick with Dusty Rhodes, 41. He's looking to come out. He's got Dylan Barons on him.
They're going to sneak
Miles
Silva from X left-handed, I bet, as Steves goes to his right.
All right, here comes Dusty Rhodes for the pick. Good pick. Makes him switch. This is a good matchup for Steves. Why did he get rid of it? They're running a play,
They wanted
obviously.
to get it to your guy, Hawkins.
I know, and then he doesn't go pick for him?
They don't have time
Oh,
to
they got him! They got him!
Oh!
42 seconds ago, 10-9.
All of a sudden, a 1-goal game with 42 seconds to go.
Unbelievable.
This is unbelievable. I did not feel this coming. I mean, Prep has been in control of this game, and Landon has quietly been clawing back goal after goal, play after play.
I didn't write down, sorry, Matt, to interrupt you. Who scored the last goal to make it 10-8 for Landon? Probably Charlie knows. Can he text us, please? How come I didn't write that down? It shows you I'm a little excited right now. 10-9. Been as much as a 6-goal differential is now
Landon has 5 unanswered goals.
5 in a row. It was 10-4. Now it's 10-9 in the fourth. Unbelievable. How come I can't remember the last goal? I know who it was. It was, no, it wasn't 24. But my phone's blowing up. Big win by Raposa. Cole Raposa just dominant. 35 seconds ago. He's doubled. Can the Bears take it away?
They need to not foul.
No timeouts left. He throws it. Ball's loose. Picked up by Galusi. Ball's loose again. And they're off to the races. Here is
24 seconds.
Checked away. Good ride by Rex and picked up again. But
that's a foul. They called it loose ball. Nope. He had the ball in his stick.
That is
Steve Ruppel, the college official, being very lenient on the push. I think he wanted to go home for dinner.
With possession, sure. They have no timeouts. 15 seconds ago. To Grayson Pake.
Timeout. 11 seconds to go. 1-goal game. 10-9. Georgetown Prep leading.
They had timeout left.
Evidently.
I think you're allowed 3 and a half.
3, 4, or 5.
So I jotted down that was his third, but I think I was confused. I gave it to Hilge. All right, well, 10-9, 11.2 seconds to go. This is a dangerous situation for Prep.
This is a situation I never would have thought we would be in at the start of the fourth quarter. I mean, Landon was dead to rights, and credit to their coaching staff, credit to the players for getting up and getting back in this thing. They have a chance to tie it.
Unbelievable. As a DMV lacrosse longtime fan, lifetime resident, I want to see a tie here in regulation just to make it one of the best games of the season and almost a mirror of last week. I believe last week was 10-9 final. This is about to be an epic ending. Either way,
this is awesome.
You knew the Bears weren't going to quit. They have no quit. Doesn't exist in anyone that's ever gone to that school and put on the brown uniform. Here we go. Steese on the wing with the pole on him.
They're in the same general setup as before, so they're running the same play.
On the backside. But
just a flop to the other side.
I think 41's going to come pick. Yep, they pick.
And they're going with Steese to Silva.
And they switched it again.
Now they're looking for feeds.
What the heck just happened?
The clock started a little late, so we're going to get a redo here.
A redo?
12 seconds will go back on the clock, I would think.
Redo, 11 point something on the clock. They're going to come over here.
I think it was 12 seconds, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was 11.2.
Yes, you're right. It was 11.2.
What do you want?
You got to go back to 11.2 if they're going to redo the whole thing. Good luck getting to stop it on 11.2. How do you do that?
Why would they take it down to 8? They stopped it short of 8.
No. They got to start it back at 11.2, Bobby. If they're going to restart the whole thing, it was at 11.2.
They got it. The official was trying to short them 3 seconds there at the start.
Well, how are you going to stop the clock at 11.2? Can you program that type of stuff in?
Yeah.
I think you had to do it by, sleight of hand.
They have tenths of a second.
All right, here we go. 11.2 seconds. Look for the pick here. Now the Bears, the Hoyas know what's coming. They pick, and they still switch. Shot, Steese! He scores!
Unbelievable.
Why did Prep switch off that pick?
Unbelievable.
Offhanded goal for Steese.
This is actually incredible.
Why did Prep switch? So again, they knew the play was coming. Let them get through.
6 goals in a row for Landon. Steese
with the last 2.
The Holy Cross commit. They gave him the ball in both possessions at the end of the game. What does that tell you, Cabell?
Yeah, he's the man. That is just incredible. But why if Prep knew off for the third time, they let the pole stay on him?
And he scored that one left-handed, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he's a righty.
He jab stepped, came back, and Raposa, it's not over with Cole Raposa. He's quick enough to pinch and pop and get down there in
5 seconds. It's tough, but yeah, you can do it.
You only need 3 seconds to get down there. Oh, he's got it. He missed the he missed the scoop. Otherwise, he had it.
Wow. Overtime.
Well, what a finish here.
Unbelievable.
hope people didn't like turn off the.
I think if I were watching it at home, I might have turned it off at the start of the fourth quarter.
I hope you stuck with us. If you are, thanks for staying with us and being loyal on either side as a Prep fan or as a Landon fan. But this is now an instant classic, and it's fitting for the oldest rivalry in the DMV by far. 10-10, 4 minutes on the clock. We are playing sudden death.
It was 10-4 in the fourth quarter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row for Landon. Unreal. This would be an absolute dagger, heartbreaking loss for Prep if they lose this. I'm just going to
look at the first quarter. The first quarter was 5 goals for Prep.
6.
And it's flopped.
Oh, sorry. Six in a row. That
6 in a row into the second quarter. Yeah, so you had a run of 6 goals to start the game. Now you have a run of 6 goals for Landon to finish the game. Holy cow.
I don't like what Prep did there off the timeout. Both times. They're switching on an obvious get-through. Man. All right, well, you know what? Raposa is probably going to win the faceoff based on stats alone.
They don't switch on every pick. Why did they switch there?
They did it easily switch, too. All right, 11-4 is the 11-4 is how many times Raposa.
I don't know if I'm going to stick with this comment, but I think the lacrosse gods may give this one to Landon. Because last time around, this face-off is critical.
I think Raposa wins this. And
they're definitely going to win the face-off. It's just a matter of what happens from here. But
they got a timeout. Oh, they're facing off Mac Cohen.
Yeah, they've done that a few times. This quarter, they've done it a bunch.
Mac with a nice counter. Raposa back exits. Wins it clean, though. Oh, that ball popped out and in.
Don't foul. You don't want to foul in overtime.
That ball popped out of his stick and back in his stick in the one motion while he was cradling and running. And here we go. Prep. Are they going to call timeout? Doesn't look like it. It is sudden death in here, and out it comes the first midfield line, and Noah Hahn up at the midline with one-on-one on Carter. No, that is Schmidt, and he's going to get a double pick either way he goes. He drops back of it. He gets stripped, picked up by Matura. Matura taken down, and he's hooked. No call.
Interesting no call in overtime.
What a takeaway by that by Schmidt. Big clear here. They've got to clear the ball here. And
what a stop by Landon.
Swift is wide open in front of him if he can get it to Swifty. Swift.
Get it to Steese.
With
Luke
Banks on him.
Giving him the business.
Got to call timeout if you're the Bears. Good timeout by Coach McGettigan. And now the Bears are in the driver's seat for the first time this game.
So do they run the exact same play they ran the last 2 times, the 1-4-1 with the pick on the wing for Steese?
Well, now, since they're going to switch everything, I would start Hawkins with the ball. Because if they're going to switch a shorty on Jonas, it's over. But Steese can do it too, either one. Steese or Hawkins, give them the ball, make them switch into a shorty and go. But have a play on the backside, but let them go one-on-one first. Like some sort of pick on the backside, but make it look like it's a play on the backside, but really it's just a one-on-one versus a shorty.
So over in the Landon huddle, we've got Coach Kubik, the offensive coordinator, dialing up the good stuff. He's got the board out. That's when you've a lot of good coaches, they'll have the play in mind and they'll tell the team, but you want to show it to them too, so that they can visualize exactly what they're supposed to be doing. I love the fact that he's got the board out in overtime.
Yeah, you got to have a game-winning goal play. We always call them game-winning goal plays, and you practice them, and you actually call them that. And it's something the kids love. They have a lot of confidence in the play. It works well. And here we go. This is what you pay nothing for to watch this free live stream production. Love the DMV lacrosse scene for reasons like this, Matt. This is exciting.
This is unbelievable. I did not think we would be in this position.
Easily the best game of the season so far. Here we go. No pick this time. Little change in the play.
They're shutting off Steese. They're not letting Steese get the ball.
Matt Cohen's got the sophomore in him. He runs through, splits, lane takes him. Grayson Paik, freshman, with Dylan Behrens on him. The freshman. Man, was that the play? I hope not. I think you got to go back to some sort of pick action here on the ball. Here is...
Paik is a sophomore.
Here is Banks on Silva. Strong-handed. That is dangerous for Prep because that is his strong hand on a rollback. Nice take. Pick up by Steese. Steese has Behrens on him. Back to Paik, who has McGlone on him. Sophomore on sophomore, teammates. And back to Steese on Behrens. He's going to go strong hand. No, he's not a lefty, but he did score the last goal here, lefty. Here it is. 18 seconds, plenty of time. Here's Dusty Rhodes on Miles May. Throw to Matt Cohen. Matt Cohen gets hit in the head, rolls out, over to Steese. Steese with 10 seconds on, gets to his left, shot back checked by Dash McGlone. Can you imagine going over the head as a sophomore with 4 seconds to go? That was insanely confident.
And Landon's changing their middies. They're going to throw the ball in the corner and play defense and ride.
Paik might score here. The clock didn't go. The clock didn't go. The shot clock did not go. But you have to give that ball to Prep.
We got a player down. Looks like maybe some cramps.
That was Dylan Behrens.
Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it's just cramps.
Yeah, they need him. All right, well, there's a minute and 57 to go. You know it's sudden death. Landon is in a regular ride. It looks like a 3-3 zone drop ride. 3 across midfield with Swift. Oh, and Chipperfield. No, Pedreza and Chipperfield. Swift not in. Matura prowling the midfield line on the ride here. See if Prep can score this. This is not an easy clear against the Bear ride. Oh! Into a double. I thought that was trouble. Great job there by Chari. And smooth operations by Mundy. I thought it was a little bit riskier than it was. All right, here we go. Prep, chance to win. 60 on the shot clock. They give it up top to Mundy, and they give it back to McAndrew, who has a good matchup.
I'd like McAndrew just to go behind.
Looks like they're setting up a play. Here's a nice pick down low for Hahn.
Pick for Hahn's a good play, too.
Hahn sprints backside to Mundy. Can't see it. The sun is so vicious right now. He's lucky he caught that. Inside, wide open McAndrew for the win. He sails it high. That's a great take and a great look. It was under
duress. He had 2 guys climbing all over his back. Nice job getting it off, but just couldn't put it on the net.
All right, here we go. 30 seconds in the shot clock. Lutz. Braden Lutz with Chipperfield on him. Lutz goes to his left. Still has a shorty. No slide coming. Oh, he almost went.
Move the ball.
Over to Hahn.
Good
backside. He can't see that.
McAndrew.
Oh,
good time.
Good matchup here for McAndrew in a quick slide. McAndrew looking, nothing. Back to Kaluzzi. Good patience offense. No set play. Just playing lacrosse. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He doesn't realize it. Oh, a save by Eli Green.
They did get the shot off. It would have counted if it went by Rex Adamson, who had the late game heroics last week. And we've got a Landon player down behind the goal, and it looks like he's actually injured, unfortunately.
Replay, I might have missed the window there. Yeah, we missed the window on the replay. See what happened. But there was a collision after he shot. After Rex shot that ball off the feed. Oh, good, he's popping up. That's Kazan. He's fine. Oh, no, he's still on the ground. My fault. I thought it was like we can't see behind the net, just like you can't see at home. We have the same angle as you. But there was a collision between Rex and whoever is down after the shot. What a great save by Eli Green to give Landon a chance here with 31 seconds to go in the first overtime. Now we're talking about a second overtime.
Maybe.
Putting him to the benches. This must be fairly concerning. We'll get you a number as soon as we can. Can't see anything. Can you?
No, the net is in the way. We can't see who the player is.
It's a Prep player, though. No, it's not. It's a Landon player.
Yeah, it's a Landon player.
Yeah.
I believe it's a Landon defender. Obviously hope he's okay.
Trying to see by process of elimination. By process of elimination, who it's going to be.
We can't tell.
I don't know why Prep's coming out. The refs told him to go to their sidelines. And he's not even off the field, so I don't know. I saw the referee say, to your sidelines. This could be a minute. He's sitting up.
The player's
That's a good
sitting
sign.
up. Who
Yeah.
We can't tell who it is, but he's sitting up now.
I
He
think
looks okay.
It might be Matura. Could be DeSanto. I'm trying to see.
I don't think it's DeSanto. I saw 27 on the sideline.
Oh, you did? Okay.
All right, he's getting
Standing
up.
up. He's got his helmet off.
We still can't see the number.
Oh, it's Chipperfield. Andrew Chipperfield. He's been playing shorts like the Delaware commit, the junior.
Walking very tenderly on his right leg.
Yeah, I hope he's okay. Great kid, great family, awesome hockey player. Chipper, as they call him. Fantastic young man. Hopefully he's okay. I think there was just a collision after the Adamson shot.
He's not putting any pressure on that leg. I don't know if it's his ankle or his knee or something, but yeah, hope he's okay. He's just about off the field, so we're going to get started here in about 20 seconds.
All right, so 31 seconds to go in the first overtime. Landon's going to have the ball with 78 on the shot clock and the chance to clear off a restart, kind of like you do in practice. And here they go. 28 seconds.
Eli should take this up himself.
Well, they're on sides right now. They got 5 back. Here is to Matura.
Nice play.
They don't have a timeout, so
now they're off sides.
1, 2,
Landon's off sides
3,
now.
4. They were just off sides. Yep. They ran off sides at the box. Good.
They weren't initially, and then they went off
11
sides.
seconds. Let me call this last 10, 7. Oh, and he throws it out of bounds. No, Rex is going to get this. 3. That was off Rex. That's a pass. That's going to be, and that's going to put us to a second overtime, Matt. We're getting our money's worth out of this one.
Do I get paid overtime for this?
Yes. Crowd thought that was close.
What a great game.
Bouncer
awesome.
over the goal from 120 yards away. That was a 100-yard throw.
This is really testing the mettle of these young men out here.
I love it. I love it.
It's awesome.
It's so
what a
great.
great life experience. All this pressure and having to perform under pressure. It's awesome.
Yeah, and you know, the best rivalry it's just called the rivalry. It's so apparent. And also, it's got to be one of the oldest and best rivalries in the nation, in high school for sure. And it's fitting that they found a way, the Bears did, to come back and tie it at 10, where we sit 10-10.
Yeah, so much credit to the Landon coaching staff for keeping these young men in it for Landon, and then obviously to the players to not get dejected, not give up, and to battle back in the fourth quarter. What an effort. No matter how this turns out, what an effort.
Did Charlie tell us that we missed that one goal? I want to kind of read off all these goals. I know Charlie was probably paying attention on that 8th goal. We got Steese for the last 2. John Steese has been great. Looks like the St. Albans Bullis game is 3-3 at the end of the first. Holy mackerel. I didn't think that St. Albans was going to keep it close or
St.
win again.
has a good defense and a good
Really
goalie.
good.
Anything can happen.
All right, here we go. Face-off. Raposa versus Cohen. Mac Cohen with DeSanto, and they're double polling, okay, and they're short-sticking one of the attackmen is Landon. Big face-off situation here. Cohen versus Raposa. Raposa clean, back exits, and wins that one.
He's just...
Oh, and Matt Cohen whacks it and gets it back.
That's why he's there.
That's why they put him there. Oh, that's going to be off. That's not going to be off Cohen, though. Incredible effort by Matt Cohen, the Vermont commit, to take it away. But now they get a ride. This is not an automatic. Brett Cotton picks it up, gets it down to McAndrew. Brett Cotton. And Cotton's going to stay here at the
he's running with the ones.
3:30 overtime number 2. McAndrew to Cotton, has Swift on him. Colby versus Bowdoin. These guys are going to be on each other. Backside, wide open Mundy.
That was a great look by Cotton.
Man. Here's Noah Hahn with Schmidt on him. Been a fantastic Ivy League future matchup. Colton McAndrew.
This is a good one here.
This is a good setup for McAndrew. And space. Good D by Pedreza. Nico Pedreza.
Here we go with the invert. This is what I was hoping that Landon would do a little bit more of.
Cotton wins it! Brett Cotton wins it! Unbelievable! Out of nowhere, Brett Cotton wins the game. His first game back off the hamstring.
Assist from Colton McAndrew.
Yeah.
On the invert.
Unreal.
Unbelievable game. Unbelievable finish. And the invert wins it, Cabell.
Incredible. Yeah, I mean, McAndrew.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That is a fantastic finish there by, and I feel so happy for Brett Cotton. He hasn't played much this year with the hamstring, 2 hamstrings. And
he also made a great feed.
Hugging Coach Hilge right there.
He made a great feed at the end to Mundy that they weren't able to score on, but he made a nice play before that too, and then he gets the game winner. What an awesome storybook ending for him.
I think that trumps Rex Adamson's backhander as the play of the game. We just have to do it. It's a double overtime winner. Yeah,
of course.
So Brett Cotton with the Washington Capitals play of the game. And now let's talk about the MVP award. MVP.
Raposa.
Cole Raposa and nomination. He was 12-4. Absolute domination.
I mean, that's the difference in the game. If that's 50-50, it's not the same result.
Yeah. And but some great performances. Prep had, at one point, the first 7 goals, 7 different scorers. Looks like Rex ended up with 2 with that incredible backhand goal, which was enough.
Manfreda had a hat trick.
Manfreda played great. He had 3. He probably was the closest Washington Capitals player of the game, but you want to give it to Cole Raposa?
Yep.
Let's do it. He's 13 wins to 4 losses. That's pretty dominant. Pretty dominant. That's unofficial, by the way. Don't take that to the record books. But
I thought Noah Hahn played awesome, too. He had some great through passes. Maybe doesn't show up as much in the stat sheet, but he had a real impact. Colton McAndrew played great. I thought the Prep defense played awesome in the first 3 quarters and did enough to win at the end. And Sean Steese, did a really good job, for Landon. I think
take a look at our sponsors one last time. We'll go back to the live, watch the handshake. I want to thank our sponsors one last time. But what a game. Keep going, Matt.
I think also Jonas Hawkins and Matt Cohen, both those guys put forth a big effort for Landon as well. But I think Steese kind of was a shining star for them today.
He dropped 2. He dropped 2 to the game tying goal to make it 9-10 as well. He had one earlier, so he had at least 3. I'm missing a goal in there. He might have had 4. So Steese played fantastic for the Bears, headed to Holy Cross. I want to thank Georgetown Prep for enabling us to have this live stream production for DMV Lacrosse. And there go the Hoyas. They need to follow the celebration down there if we could. Georgetown Prep Little Hoyas. Man, they were nervous there for a little bit there in the fourth quarter, weren't they, Matt?
I think we all were nervous. I mean, I've not seen a game like that in a long time where somebody's down that much and claws back.
That's why you love lacrosse. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, I thought it was...
And to do that without a dominant face-off guy is even harder.
Incredible. I mean, I really can't... I need to watch the fourth quarter again because there were so many amazing plays. Landon didn't miss a shot. Didn't miss a shot there in the fourth quarter. But you know what? Coach Hilgardner is going to the championship. And the Bullis-St. Albans game is tied right now, Matt. That game started at 7 o'clock. So, end of the first quarter, Bullis 3, St. Albans 3. The winner of that game will take on Prep. I'm getting an update here from Frank Boyle, one of the best referees in the area, says 6-4 Bullis, minute left in the first half. So, you can probably find that game on the Bullis website if you want to zip over there if you're a Prep fan and see what you get coming up this Friday for the IAC Championship. Well, Matt, thank you very much once again for joining me. Hopefully we have another one to do this season. We'll find out tomorrow what game we're going to do, if any. But that was a great one to end on if that's the last one we have to do, because that was the best game of the spring by far and one of the best games I've seen in a long time.
Great game, great atmosphere. Congratulations to Georgetown Prep for advancing. Tough end for Landon, but they poured their hearts out today. So nothing to hang their heads about, that's for sure.
All right, thanks for joining us here, the DMV Lacrosse Game of the Week. For Matt Rienzo and Cabell Maddox, thanks a lot.
Feel it, rage, power. Rage, money, power.